Hello and welcome to We Are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. And this is episode 60, and my name is Matt.
And my name's Phil. Thanks for listening to the episode with us tonight.
And as always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. The big 6-0 episode, and we're back with another episode of We Are Tries, where we try some kind of, well, we've done food once, microwave pork rinds. I think I just died a little inside. Or at least I should have, or I probably did when I ate those. But for the most part, we live in the great state of Michigan, in the greatest country of all, America. And Michigan loves our craft beers. So we're back again with another episode of We Are Tries. Episode, you figure it out. Let me know.
I just started the bah.
Yeah. If you want to know so badly, start looking up the old episodes and checking it out. I don't know. Let's start with microwave pork rinds. That's all I know, Phil. And a little bit of my soul dying inside. But tonight we're trying Odd Size Ale, Michigan craft beer.
Odd.
And today we're trying Odd Size Ale.
Chicka, yeah.
But, what is it again? Wheat ale. Chicka, yeah, is wheat ale. Wheat ale with pink peppercorn. What the fuck is that? I have no idea.
Exactly. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Lemon peels and orange peels, which I understand what those are. And it's a little bit on the weaker side. It's 5% alcohol by volume.
Baby beer.
Cheerleader beer, Phil.
Baby.
Cheerleader beer is what we call it.
Beer leader.
Beer leader. But anyways.
Beer leader.
But anyways, got the Punisher here, Phil. Punish this beer.
Punish it up.
Can I get an ooh yeah?
Ooh yeah.
To the Macho King Randy Savage. We dedicate this wheat ale that we have no idea is any good or not. But alright. As always, let's give her a sniff. I smell no lemon citrus at all. I smell beer.
I'm not sure what that smells like.
This smells like beer. Do you smell any lemon or orange?
I think I smell pineapple a little bit. I
don't even smell that.
I'm kind of getting this pineapple smell.
This smells like beer to me. I don't know, Phil. Let's just pretend it's soda like on...
Alright.
Let's just pretend it's soda like on regular show. Oh! Actually, ain't half bad. Don't really taste anything, right? This is probably the smoothest beer I've ever had.
This is very, very smooth. I'm still not sure what I'm tasting, but...
If you take a bit of a smaller, like a teeny tiny sweet, you kind of can taste kind of the orange citrus taste. Like, take just like a little teeny tiny swig.
It's really unique.
Yeah, just take like a teeny tiny swig. Now you can kind of taste like the...
Oh, there it is in the back of the throat.
Yeah. But if you...
Wow.
Weird. Like I said, you really have to look for the flavor in this beer.
It's amazing. It kind of... I don't know what that tastes like. It tastes different.
It's orange and citrus.
Like a mystery.
Well, are Mulder and Scully going to kick in our door? Yeah, now I'm starting to taste more of the orange. I don't know what the fuck a pink peppercorn is. Still. But this it does have a little bit of a citrus taste to it now. Definitely very smooth. I can give it that. So, once again, a beer I actually like on We Are Tries. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
It's a miracle.
Oh!
The flavors are blended together perfectly, though.
Yeah, this ain't half bad. So, I don't know. If you're in the great country of America and the greater state of Michigan, find yourself a Odd Sides Ale Chicka Chicka Yeah. I give it a try. I liked it.
I would have bought 2 of these, and I would have given it a buy.
You technically did buy 2 of these, Phil. It's just that you're drinking one and I'm drinking
one. Right.
That's the problem.
I'd buy 2 each.
Yeah.
Or maybe 4 each.
Well, I guess what the problem is like I like the Beerjitos too, but we only bought 1 of each of those, and so we don't have no more. And same with the Chicka Chicka Yeah. We've only bought 1 of each, so now it's back to Icehouse Edge after this.
I'm actually really feeling this right now, though.
This is actually really good.
I can feel this now. I'm feeling the effect of this right now. Oh. Feels pretty good.
Yeah, this is
I'm feeling most of it in my arm.
You're
Left side.
You're doing like the Sandman doing some 6-ounce curls. Remember back when ECW was the shit, not just on the WWE app?
Yeah, when they were just pay-per-views and that's it.
Well, they were on TNA for a minute, but TNA didn't want them to do ECW. We don't. The thing that made you popular, we don't want you to do that on our network, even though we bought you. Whatever. Always comes back to wrestling and Godzilla to us, don't it, Phil?
It does.
Always does. Phil, ain't no party like a Mad Max, or ain't no apocalypse like a Mad Max apocalypse.
Because a Mad Max apocalypse don't stop.
What about them assless chaps in your hockey mask, in your gas mask?
So when the nuke hits and shit goes crazy, you gotta give those assless chaps them props.
Why is it whenever the apocalypse goes down, someone automatically makes like a GIMP game?
Amazing. For some reason, I don't know why, but it just happens to be laying around when it happens.
It turns out, just like cockroaches, assless chaps, hockey mask, and gas mask can also survive the nuclear apocalypse.
Apparently, it's just a number 1 classic rule. I mean, I feel like I'm not with it because I don't have any of that stuff.
That's like Jinko jeans when we were in high school, right? When the apocalypse goes down, assless chaps with the new Jinko jeans and the new Skitty jeans of its day, right? Oh.
It is astonishing.
So I got my gas mask. I still gotta find I know where my gas mask is, but my assless chaps, I don't know where they are.
At least you have one.
My gas mask is hanging out right on top of my spiked baseball bat.
That too.
Yeah. Because when the apocalypse goes down, I'm going full savage, Mad Max, Borderlands, Psycho route.
Fallout style.
Oh yeah, Raider. Just wearing crazy gimp. I'm gonna put a Punisher skull on my chest, wear a gas mask, just come at you swinging a baseball bat stuck with nails. If I can find some barbed wire or no razor wire, wrap that around there for +2 bleeding. And every time I hit someone, stamina damage. I'll keep wandering around looking for soul trap so I can enchant my magical baseball bat with it. Oh wait, that's Everil or Elder Scrolls.
It is an astounding way to fight because they would panic. They'd be like, F.
Oh, there's a dude with a skull painted on his chest wearing a gas mask swinging around wearing assless chaps. Coming at me with a spiked baseball bat. I don't want to fuck with this. I don't want to fuck with that.
It is amazing.
Man. I'm going to start calling myself Captain Baseball Bat Boy and just start running around whacking people with my baseball bat.
It would be bloody.
I'm going to tame a death claw and ride it like a horse.
That would be brutal.
Like Star-Lord did in, well, he didn't ride a raptor, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that thing where Deathclaw's staring me down and I go, ugh. And then all of a sudden the Deathclaws are like, oh shit, he's for real. Now I'm the alpha, bitch.
They're like, he's for realsies. The alpha for realsies.
Captain Baseball Alpha. Roaming around the waste, riding death. Dude, I'm gonna have like a stampede of Deathclaws just rampage towns. Phil, I'll do the walk away speech, but instead of like a bunch of like crazy dudes on fucking dune buggies, I'll have like a bunch of Deathclaws while I'm sitting on or I'm standing on a Deathclaw's head with a microphone. Just walk away. Just walk away. This city is now under the control of Captain Baseball Alpha. Just walk away.
It's Captain Baseball Bat Deathclaw.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tape baseball bats to the Deathclaw's hands for dramatic affair.
Beautiful.
Even though it's totally pointless. But can you imagine that? Can you imagine like in the world of Fallout, you're in like Rivet City or whatever, and there's just like a guy standing on top of a Deathclaw, and there's 10 Deathclaws behind him. Like, this town belongs to me. You got an hour to get the fuck out.
It would be bold, and they all have baseball bats instead of claws.
Yeah, they all got baseball bats taped on. Like I said, go latest. I'm going Warrior on them. They're all gonna have like, I'm gonna paint a couple up like ICP. I'm gonna put a Skull Misfits print on one.
It would be brutal because they could hit you with 5 bats at once. See?
Oh yeah.
Back. Big back end.
Oh no, dude! What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap their arms in fucking chains and barbed wire. That way, when they backhand someone, they're just splat like a
splat in,
like a fucking semi hitting a dude going 90.
Like flat in.
Motherfuckers just exploding. And like I said, oh, and I'll make some helmets and shit where they got like knives hanging out their foreheads and stuff. Like, just walk away, man. Just walk away. I don't give a fuck if you do have a metal shield around this place. I will fuck everything up.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. This ain't the men's room. I'll just be turning around now. No, you're not.
Like that guy.
Because it comes and kills you.
Oh, yeah. Just have Deathclaws just surround them. Or you know what? Just have the Deathclaws surround the place and just start kicking it in. Like, you think this dome's going to protect you? We're going to make it cave in on you.
Correct.
Although I got to worry about the fucking nuke.
Would be a smart way.
Yeah. Hopefully the Wanderer of the Wasteland isn't there that day when I'm trying to take over. I'm talking about invasion.
Oh, you're down.
Yeah. Phil, there ain't no fucking sniper post on Rivet City as far as I know. Or not Rivet City. What's the first time you're going to see one Fallout 3?
Megaton.
Megaton, yeah.
Actually, there is.
There's a sniper position? Oh.
Yep. If you go through Lucas Sims' house, you can get to a balcony that's outside, and that's what that guy's walking on. You know, he's walking on a balcony.
Well, fuck it. I still got 10 Deathclaws. I'm just going to start kicking in the place. Doubt he can... The only one he's got to take out is me, and I'll Master Blaster that shit. I'll hide on the back of the Deathclaw's back. Fucking... blasting some fucking Pantera Cowboys to hell while I kick in their fucking dome.
That would be crazy. Take down the whole city of Megaton.
Yeah, but like I said, hopefully the nuke's deactivated. Because that can literally backfire on me, quite literally and figuratively.
It could. You can choose to deactivate it or blow it up. I like that. I enjoy the choice.
Well, that's what I'll do. I'll become I am the Wanderer of the Wasteland or whatever. I'll deactivate the bomb, go get my squad of Deathclaws, then come back and wreck the joint. There we go. Now my plan's solid.
It's got a trade center.
Yeah. They're like, and even if the sheriff's like, you can't kick in the dome, there's a nuke here, it'll set it off. No, it won't. I got the core, like, right here in my hand. I got that. So
funny how that happened, huh?
Yeah. And
see how quick that was?
You know, I said an hour, and me and you talking, that's been like at least a minute or two.
It's like, how hard was that? And you got people praying to this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you should really be packing. You're wasting time, bro.
Why are you sheriff? I should be sheriff.
No, I own the town. I'm just taking it over, raided it, and then fucking... I'm gonna... No, Phil, when I go in there, I'm taking everything, and then I'm just collapsing the place any fucking ways. They were nice that I let them get an hour to get out of there.
I guess you got a good point.
Yeah, if they didn't take anything that they thought was valuable, well, then they're gonna get squashed by a couple death claws because they shouldn't have fucking stayed there. But everything in that town after an hour is mine.
Cool. At least you tried.
Yeah. And
be
then,
nice.
Yeah, and then after I raid it, like I said, I'm still smashing it in just to be... I'm making a statement.
Just to make sure, no lone wanderer, too,
Yeah.
comes out of Megaton.
This ain't no world for heroes, Phil.
There can only be one wasteland wanderer. It has been proven.
And considering I got 10 death claws working for me, bro.
I wish they'd do a co-op game for that. That would be freaking fun.
Yeah, like Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Feels Mad Max. This Mad
Basically.
Mad Max Apocalypse.
Well, it was fun. I liked the style. I enjoyed the style of it.
I know. You know what else I'll do? I'll make necklaces for my death claws out of human skulls. We'll paint them all Del State Morte style.
Oh. That would be efficient.
Yeah.
That way they look scary.
Yeah, it's death claws with chains wrapped around their arms, and they got fucking human skulls painted up like Del State Morte fucking skulls hanging out their neck.
It's all about the ambiance.
Yeah.
It adds ambiance.
And that's when they know. When I said you have an hour, I was not fucking around. I am not fucking around.
If I saw that, I'd be like, we're going. Everybody pack up.
What about Sparky? Sparky dead.
Like, well, they did a mutiny in the vault. Why can't they do it at Megaton?
Because that motherfucker has 10 death claws. And plus, Phil, I imagine if you can get 10 death claws to follow you, you gotta have like a fucking 1,000 followers too, right?
You know, for real, they would kill that sheriff and dip off.
Oh, man. Yeah, you try to make some last stand. This is our town. We need to fight for it. Yada, yada. Fuck that!
Well, we're out, so you can't stop us.
Yeah, well, that speech was heroic and everything, Sheriff, but we're gonna leave before the hour's over and the death claws come in and kill everybody?
Leave, splat.
There is no room for traitors. Well, fuck. Now.
Oh, you a traitor? Because that's how he was talking.
That would make an interesting movie.
Traitor.
That would make an interesting Fallout movie. Like I said, you could even cut out death claws. Well, actually, death claws are cheaper. You just make giant CG monster death claws trying to threaten the town. And then the sheriff is like, no, this is my town. We got to make a stand. People are like, yeah, we're going to leave. So you going to abandon this city? You going to trade? Yeah, we're going to leave before the death claws come and kill us. So, like you said,
splat.
Fucking head just explodes. Anybody else want to leave? Well, fuck. I either get shot in the face by the sheriff or I get mauled to death by a death claw. Well, fuck me. Fuck.
The sheriff puts his hands up to his ear. Yeah. I didn't think so.
Yeah. Now y'all barricade these doors, get your weapons, and aim them at the death claw. Who got dynamite?
Get him.
Dynamite and mines. Does anyone have a fat boy? Anyone? Fuck.
Oh, great. The only guy that's got the fat boy is doing the Nuka-Cola challenge. Oh, no.
Son of a bitch. I told you not to go leave in this city. See what happens. Doing that kind of shit, right? Like, the people with the good weapons are out raiding trying to get supplies. And now we're fucked because all the good weapons are out. And there's a guy with 10 Deathclaws outside trying to fuck us up.
He keeps them all in a locker. Just open the locker. Take them out. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah. Imagine Night of the Living Dead. George Romero's one, the original one. But instead of zombies, it's Deathclaws. Right? And instead of a house, it's a whole town. Watch that movie. Oh, that was a nice little tangent there.
It would be frightening. It's like over anyway when you get a Deathclaw, basically. Unless you have a bunch of stim packs or you eat a bunch of stuff.
Well, like you said,
if you don't have the right weapon, it'll take longer to kill them.
Yeah. No, like you said, if you get the right position, you can just fucking. It might, like you said, it might take a while, but you can just snipe one out.
Right. Well, like I said, you got to duck down before they get to you and try to get a good shot. Because it'll increase your accuracy when you duck.
Well, I remember one time I was playing Fallout 3, and there was like a cavern or whatever, and there just happened to be a Deathclaw walking along it. And I was on top of him, and I saved all my grenades for this kind of scenario. I was like, oh, yes. I just vast them, and then just kept chucking grenades on this thing. And the NPCs kind of, game's kind of broken, so it's kind of stupid.
Yes.
So
sometimes they miss.
Yeah. No, the Deathclaw just kept running, even though I was on top of a hill in a cavern. The Deathclaw thought I was right in front of it, so it just kept swiping at the wall.
I've seen them do that.
Yeah, it just kept swiping on the wall while I just kept chucking grenades on top of it.
Glitchy.
Oh, yeah.
I would have dropped a mine on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I kept doing. I was like, how many mines and grenades do I have? And I just kept throwing mines, grenades, and vatting grenades on it until it died. Because I was a pretty low level, too. That Deathclaw, if I tried to fight it, would have killed me.
Right. Couple swipes.
Yeah.
All it takes.
But like I said, it's worth a lot of experience points if I can fucking kill it. Mm-hmm. This is why I've been saving grenades. Oh, Bethesda, will they ever make a game that isn't broken? What?
They don't even have to.
That's true. I haven't bought Fallout 4 yet because I'm waiting for the Game of the Year edition like I did with Skyrim and Fallout 3. Capcom's burned me too many times on this, Phil.
I told you that one time.
Why?
I was like, they're gonna do a super, you should wait.
Why do I own 3 copies of Street Fighter 4? And 2 copies of Marvel vs. Capcom 3? That I paid $60 for. Son of a bitch! Plus, while we're on
the game wasn't that good, I didn't think.
Nah.
I didn't think it was that great.
Well, I like arcade fighting games. But the problem is like, we get drunk for like a night or two playing them, then they kind of lose our appeal. And then we can't play online because people just get slaughtered. Because we tried that a couple of times.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Remember the couple of times we did try to fight people online, we just fucking get murdered? Yeah, get new at the game or whatever, but fuck that, man. I just want to have fun. I
agree.
The game isn't that fun when I get slaughtered in the first fucking 5 seconds of the game.
Camper!
Yeah.
Get that camper!
Yeah, that's what I hated about playing Halo online. Like, I just respawned and all of a sudden...
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Yeah, my head just exploded.
I did good in Halo, though, for a bit.
I suck at it.
It was fun, man.
Maybe that's why I like turn-based RPGs, where I can strategize my attack. First-person shooters, fuck! Like, Rainbow Six, I can't even play those games at all. Phil, remember you bought Rainbow Six?
I have 2 Rainbow Sixes.
Yeah, I was going to say, remember you bought Rainbow Six and you let me play it, and I can't even get past the first level?
Right. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm that guy that walks into the room, hey guys, what's going on? And
yeah. I've had that happen plenty of times.
Fuck you, Tom Clancy, and your realism.
Yeah, the game is fun, but, the enemies will go around. They'll go around and try to flank you from the other side.
Yeah, well,
so you got to try to watch your back, and you got to watch your team at the same time.
Well, Phil, I've read a couple of Tom Clancy novels. Trust me, Tom Clancy, he fucking jacks off the military procedure and shit.
Well, I remember I was playing the game, and you were like, "Why is he wearing sunglasses?" And I was like, "I don't know, because for some reason they want you to look cool while you're shooting people, even though shooting at people is not cool because there's people shooting back at you."
Yeah.
It's like they want you to look cool for some reason.
Yeah. Like, I don't hate first-person shooters, and I don't like Team Fortress. I suck at it because people are better than me. But I like first-person shooters like that where they go crazy with it. Where yeah, sure, you got the guy that's got like cannons and shotguns and stuff, but there's a healing laser. There's a spy that throws knives and shit. And plus, like Overwatch, that looks cool. Like I said, we don't have a modern console, so we can't play it. And it's online only, so what the fuck is that about? I hate those kind of games. But, you know what I'm saying, where there's each character's got a gimmick or something,
Yeah.
I like that
kind of like Borderlands.
Yeah, like Borderlands, where there's crazy guns and shit. Like, I don't want a
where they're special at something.
Yeah, I don't want a realistic first-person military shooter. I want to shoot ice beams and use a cat as a silencer and pop out a turret and run around with a shotgun while the turret bats me up and stuff.
Fallout was a military shooter, but still, they had special weapons in that. I thought they had a bunch of them. They had enough of them.
Well, that's like
you never know what you're going to find.
Well, I guess that's why I like Fallout because, like I said, it works to my first. I don't like first-person shooters. You can play it as a third person if you want, and you get the VATS thing, which kind of works like turn-based RPGs, kind of. So it mixes the genre as well, I think. Except for New Vegas. New Vegas sucks.
Still a fun game, but it's just a level up system.
Well, I'm not good at playing it because my character on New Vegas sucks.
I can make you a sweet character.
But yet,
you gotta play it like super scrubby down to the bone, like I did.
But yet, Phil, Orc in Skyrim can take out a dragon with Orc Rage in 4 hits. Phil, it's the Comic-Con going down. So now all the good shit's getting released, so we don't have to watch a exploitation film this week. Or a B-movie rental shack.
Humongous, it's about time.
They're finally talking about stuff. Things are coming out. Go figure, a week before Comic-Con, no one wanted to talk about anything. And then when Comic-Con comes out, all the big shit drops. Go figure. Hey, man, come on. Can't imagine why we didn't get a fucking invite. Fucking press pass. Aha, go fuck yourself. I run this bitch. Make money, then get press pass. And plus, by the way, you're sleeping under a bridge. Fuck. And plus, Phil, we've been talking about Skyrim and Bethesda. We didn't talk about the greatest mod of all time. Even though we're skipping over that news I was just trying to talk about. But remember the Macho Man Randy Savage as Dragon?
I remember.
Oh, yeah! That's... Someone also did Fallout 4 with a death clause for Macho Man. So, praise unto him, the Macho King Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah!
Atomic elbow drop to save the universe, well. Where's your Thor now?
The atomic elbow drop that got you into assless chaps, player! Ooh, yeah!
From atop the pearly gates, ooh, yeah, an atomic elbow drop was dropped upon the world. An assless chaps gas mask became fashionable.
ETC!
Ooh, yeah.
Brother!
While Hulk Hogan's sitting on his throne of internet lawsuit money? You mean the anti-macho Hulk Hogan? So the Comic-Con's going down, and they're not calling it a trailer. But they released some footage for the
quotation footage, right?
I don't fucking
Doesn't
know.
matter.
Batman v Superman did such a fucking number on me. I really don't fucking know anymore.
I remember you were pretty butthurt.
Yeah,
I was like, they finally did it to you. I was like, finally.
Even Steel didn't do this to me.
Right? You at least like that a little bit.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal looked like he was having fun at least.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Well, Shaquille O'Neal's a big Superman fan. I remember the show Cribs.
He's got a collection.
Yeah, I was about to say, remember the show Cribs?
Yep.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal had like a...
I saw that.
His office was literally like a fucking Superman shrine, more or less.
Yep. I remember that.
Didn't he even have like a big ass rug with that was the Superman symbol or something like that?
Probably.
I don't remember if that was true or not, but I remember he did have a Ferrari that the seats were detailed to have the Superman symbol. Because that's how much Shaquille O'Neal loves. That's why I can't talk shit about Shaq.
He's magnificent.
Yeah.
He spent all that money.
Yeah. And still suck because Hollywood sucks. I'm not going to defend the movie. The movie's not great. But like I said, Kazam! Or what was the...
Shazam!
No, Shazam's the...
Oh, you mean Kazam?
Kazam!
Yak.
Yeah.
Yak. Don't remind me.
We saw that. We saw Steel and Kazam, or what? Yeah, it's Kazam, right? We saw those in theaters as kids. Yeah. So kids are stupid.
We men. We genies. Yak. Don't remind me.
It's cool when you're like 9.
It actually was pretty cool, but oh man, I was like, man, I'm pretty freaking. I feel pretty stupid right now. Like, what?
Kids are stupid, and plus Phil.
We GDs.
Yeah. And plus Phil, we've watched all 3 Human Centipede movies and reviewed the 3rd one, and we even made a jingle out of it. Remember? Ass to mouth. Ass to mouth, ass to mouth, ass to mouth. Movie about eating ass.
It's a movie about eating ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Jam on.
Jam on. Little Tito.
Tito. So maybe we're not the greatest people to judge taste. But I stand by my statement that I went off for almost an hour about how Batman v Superman sucked.
I remember.
So I stand by that statement. But at the same time, Phil,
it was a little
repetitive.
Ass
to mouth.
Ass to mouth. Ass to mouth. Hey.
Movie about. Come at me, Zack Snyder. Fucking Sucker Punch sucked.
It did. I did not enjoy that movie at all.
No, Phil, like I said, even though we watched Houston, we've watched a lot of exploitation films and crap horror movies over our years. The only 2 movies I'm really ashamed that I admit that I've seen are the Human Centipede movies and Sucker Punch. Like I said, we were talking about when we were talking about Human Centipede 3. It's this guy's just really into ass to mouth. That's what these movies are about.
It is.
The guy just really loves eating ass.
He's got an ass to mouth fetish.
Yeah. ATM. And I'm not talking about dollars, son. And Sucker Punch, because that's a bullshit wannabe feminist movie that's fucking super fucked up. And boring.
Ass.
Which is also one of the worst sins. Phil, a movie can say something fucked up, but as long as it's not boring, right?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Alright, but anyways, now that we got our little... Well, we're better film critics than anyone because we watch bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Justice League footage that came out finally.
Justice
League.
Old man.
I'm assembling a team.
Team of people that don't kill.
My bad on that last one. I kind of realized I went a little cray-cray.
Whoops.
Oh, my bad. So now I'm trying to assemble a team.
So sue me.
You can't. I'm a billionaire. I'll win either way.
So sue me then. Right.
I'll pay the judge off. It's cool because I'm Batman. But anyways,
I'll shoot the judge's parents.
Oh fuck! If they're not already dead, and if they're not, they're kids.
I'll figure it out.
Someone's gonna die. So seriously, sign up, because I will fucking murder someone super close to you. And then your mom's name isn't Martha, by the way, right?
Better not be.
FYI. I know I'm the world's greatest detective, and I probably should look that up before I even talk to you. But seriously, your mom's name's not Martha, right? No. Okay, we're cool.
You better not be lying.
I will fucking snap your leg. Fastest man alive. Let's see how fastest man alive is with a fucking dislocated knee. Alright? Little shit. You fucking wannabe Spider-Man looking motherfucker. That's why I made that Spider-Man joke. It's like, I don't know. At least it seems like they realized that Batman v Superman was super down and bummer and fucking depressing as hell.
It was.
Yeah. So at least you're trying to be a little more funnier with the Justice League movie and not trying to rip off the Avengers at all. Because even Batman makes a couple of jokes.
At least they're trying to do something like it.
Well, that's why we have a Batman v Superman movie, anyways. Is because they're like, shit, that Avengers movie made how much money? Oh yeah.
Where's the spider graph?
Oh, Phil, like John Cena's the cash cow of WWE. The cash cow of Marvel has always been Spider-Man. And the cash cow of DC's always been Batman, Superman. Why do you think they did a Batman v Superman movie before they did a fucking Justice League movie?
I agree, because they had to set it up.
Mm-hmm. And that way you can introduce two characters. Well,
it's all about the franchise.
Yeah. Fuck telling a compelling story.
Yep.
Fuck telling a compelling story. Let's just get this shit out here so we can sell some T-shirts, some action figures.
Draw a line through it. Don't over promote it.
Yeah, like
basically, don't over promote it.
Phil, we made a show that ran for a year talking about the Suicide Squad, and that's about to end. So shut up. We need shit to talk about.
Right.
But yeah. But even with the Suicide Squad, it looks like they're like, oh my god, like I said, Batman v Superman was so depressing, and it made me depressed after it. And a movie about Superman, who's supposed to be a symbol of hope, made me feel depressed. It's a fucked up thing.
What did you call it? Bat Death and Murder Man?
I think it was Super Death and Murder Man.
I like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that name.
Because that's what the movie was.
Freaking hilarious.
As a parody.
Genuinely funny.
Yeah, if that was like a Mad Magazine comic strip or a fucking joke online or something, that'd be funny. But when, we got a little 3-year-old nephew, I don't want to show my nephew fucking
something that Superman is not.
Yeah, showing Superman drive a dude.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, a Superman who's supposed to be a symbol of hope, driving a dude through 3 concrete walls. Well, should it, like I said, like when the Death Claws,
splat.
Yeah, he should have just exploded.
Spontaneous combustion style.
Batman fucking set people on fire and murder them. They're getting all mom butt hurt and shit at the end.
How do you know that name?
Because no one's ever had the name Martha. Yeah, because no one's ever had the name Martha ever other than your mom. You know, part of the allure of comics is I know it's fake, but you know, you get inspired by, you know, you're supposed to be inspired by your heroes, the Greek myths of today. So in the comics, the DC New 52 sucks, and it sucks hard. That's why they're getting rid of it, or did get rid of it. But when Grant Morrison was writing Action Comics, he ended his Action Comic run where it's the far future, you know, where Earth and aliens and everyone's hanging out with each other. And Superman's been dead for a long time. So they made this museum of superheroes. It's pretty much a superhero shrine museum. And this little alien kid sees someone getting bullied by another kid. And he runs.
It's not Flash, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I always think it's Flash, you know, bully.
Flash Thompson.
Right.
From Spider-Man, even though it's DC. Yeah. But the little alien kid sees someone bullying another kid, you know, he pushes him down and he's laughing at him and all that. You know, stereotypical 1950s bully. Ha ha ha! You know.
Rock,
yeah. And it's all done. Yeah, it was all done silently, so there's no words. But this little kid runs off to, you know, because he doesn't want to get his ass whooped either, you know. So he runs off, and then he enters the Superman shrine, where he sees all these great accomplishments that Superman's done over the years, which are a lot of them just comical colors and references to, you know. Grant Morrison loves making references, Phil.
That he does.
Yeah. But the kid sees Superman's great accomplishments and stuff. So, being inspired by Superman, you know, the symbol of hope and justice, he runs back out, pushes over the bully, and says, "Leave him alone," or something like that. You know, don't touch him. You know, I can't remember what he says exactly because it's been only a year or two since I read it. But you know, and even does the Superman, you know, put your arms on your hips, make your chest look big.
That's how it came about.
Yeah. No, it was just this kid. He was like, Superman wouldn't let someone get bullied. You know, Superman would help the weak and innocent. So he ran out, helped the weak and innocent. He put himself up to pretend like he was Superman. And of course, all the kids that were getting bullied, all of a sudden, now that they have this symbol of hope behind them, stood up to the bully. And the bully was like,
mutiny.
Yeah. Yeah, because he might be able to bully one or two kids, but now there's like 5, 10 kids behind him. They're like, "You still want to do this?" Guess what he did, Phil? Walked away.
Hell yeah, he walked away.
Yeah.
They want to pick on someone.
Yeah. The symbol of hope, justice, and kindness inspired this kid to do something great.
They don't want to fight.
Yeah. But Superman in the movies, he would have, you know, snapped that kid's neck.
Click.
I'm just gonna kill him.
Crack.
Yeah. What about inspiring hope and love in people? Yeah, but he's dead, so he's not threatened no more.
I'm Batman, man.
Batman, hell yeah. I don't know. And I guess while we'll get into it, we also get the first good look of Cyborg. He doesn't really get much. He just talks to Batman for like 5 seconds. Saying that, "I didn't know you were real. I'm real when it needs to be." You know, building up the myth that Batman's just a dude, but you have, you know, gotta run that hype train, Phil.
I enjoyed the way he looked.
He actually looked pretty good, I thought.
It wasn't bad looking.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to look worse.
Yeah. We see Wonder Woman and Batman trying to assemble the team. They talk about Aquaman, and is it just me, or are they trying to make Aquaman more like Thor?
Kind of looked like that.
Right, because you see him chug a bottle of booze, and then he goes and fucking jumps in front of a wave or something. I don't know. All right, he's the loose cannon. Right? Or maybe the Hulk.
The joke. It becomes big.
Well, the thing is, like, Aquaman gets a lot of shit, because even Batman says in the trailer, "I heard you talk to fish." Yeah, he talks to fish, and he can also fucking punch Superman in the face and almost knock him out in one hit. You know?
When does he drop the whale on something or somebody?
Yeah, I totally agree. If Aquaman does not drop a whale on someone in this Justice League movie,
Fail. Epic fail.
Fuck. Yeah, but like I said, Aquaman gets a lot of shit, but if you actually look up at what he can actually do, so yeah, sure, he can talk to fish, but still, he lives at the bottom of the ocean, so when he comes to the Earth, you know, swimming's the best exercise you can do, and Aquaman does that all day, every day, and lives at the bottom of the ocean, so he's like practically, you know, his skin is denser and shit.
He's probably got a good heart too because of that.
Yeah, because he can move. Yeah, his heart rate would be a lot, or he can move a lot faster and shit. Leave Aquaman alone. Namor sucks. That's why they're. Do you hear anyone talking about a fucking Namor movie anytime soon? The Submariner?
No, not at all.
Yeah, fuck no.
As if.
Plus, like I said, Aquaman threw a whale on Namor. So if they don't drop a whale on someone during this movie, epic fail.
Fail. Epic fail.
Yeah. And Wonder Woman's there. Actually, Wonder Woman's probably more of the Thor than anyone on the DC movie, right? Because she's the warrior princess there kicking ass.
I agree.
I don't know. I'm still looking forward to the Suicide Squad. But Batman v Superman, like I said, it did a number on me. So I'm kind of worrying about this Justice League movie. But what we've seen from the trailers, I don't know, seems kind of funny. Cyborg looks kind of cool. Wonder Woman was the only really good thing about Batman v Superman. And Ben Affleck Batman ain't really that bad. We get our first.
Yeah.
We get our first. The only thing I really have a problem with is we have our first introduction to what the DC Cinematic Universe version of the Flash is going to look like. And spoilers for a trailer or teaser footage or what the fuck it was.
Quotations.
Flash looks like he's a hacker weirdo kid or something. He even makes a joke about how he wants to join the team just because he wants to make friends. He doesn't have any friends.
Why?
But I don't know.
Shed some diamonds?
Yeah. But I don't know. Fucking different universes. Interpretations. I'll just leave it at that. Because like I said, this is teaser footage. I can't really base what the new Flash is going to be like on, like, what? 30 seconds of footage, you know? But what I do want to criticize is the Flash's costume. Which looks like shit. I am not going to lie. It looks like crap. Everybody else's costume, like even Superman's costume, even though it's fucking dark blue rather than light blue, you know, because why should Superman be a symbol of hope? He should be dark and brooding. But Batman, or Ben Affleck Batman looks pretty badass, even though he's based on, you know, Frank Miller Batman.
He did, but I like the way that.
Yeah, that worked out well.
I enjoyed it.
And that's what makes Batman and Superman. This is something else. This is something I don't think DC understands, or Warner Brothers movie, whoever the hell's making the movies doesn't understand. What makes Batman and Superman such an interesting team up is Batman or Superman's the symbol of hope, justice, and a brighter tomorrow. Even though he can do all these great things, Batman is just a dude who, even though he's the fucking greatest ninja detective in the world, is still just a guy and wants to help people and believes in vengeance and stuff, you know? So, you know, it's like a Democrat and a Republican that are actually friends. Holy shit, right?
Yeah.
But they're both working towards the same thing, you know? They have different ways of doing it, but they both want the same thing at the end of the day. They want to have a world where, you know, like character said once, Phil, peace and love on the planet Earth.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah. They're both working towards the same thing. They just have different ways of doing it. Someone who wrote Batman v Superman should have realized that, but yeah, whatever. I talked about that for a while. But the Flash's costume. Holy fuck.
Clusterfucked. It looked like a dark red gimp.
Yeah, they
For some reason they thought they had to I don't know, section out the costume or whatever.
Well,
you could see all the lines in the costume and so on.
Yeah, they give the
I don't know what they call it.
I'm gonna assume it's like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm gonna assume it's armored plating of some sort.
Oh,
even though he's the Flash, the fastest man alive in the trailer, not the trailer, the movie footage shows that he's insanely fast.
Where's his ball gag?
Yeah, it does. It looks right. It's a leather red gimp suit. That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, a dark red gimp suit. That's exactly what it looked like. That's the first thing I thought.
Phil, why does the Flash costume from the CW TV show look better than the Flash costume from the multi-million-dollar Justice League movie?
I don't know.
What the fuck, DC? This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You want to make right. You want to bring some kind of realism or something to the fucking movies, because I guess that's what makes. Because Christopher Nolan did it with the Batman, and that's what made a bunch of money for them. So pick that ball up and run, right? But at the same time, the Flash.
Gotta do what's in style.
Yeah. The Flash, the fastest man alive, that is even faster than Superman, and can run through time and space itself, needs bulletproof plating? What?
Just more of a reason to spend more money.
Yeah, because it looks bad though.
It does.
Well, even in the CW, in the comic books, I like Barry Allen Flash better than, I like Wally West Flash better than Barry Allen Flash. And considering this is the first Flash, I'm going to assume it's Barry Allen.
Remember, it's like you're wondering where his Chindo is.
His Chindo. just Google it.
Don't Google it, actually.
I'm not putting it up on YouTube. If you look that up, that's on you.
No, freelance that.
I don't.
Hey.
Man, if we are a podcast, it's not recommended or suggested that you look up Chindo on Google. What if you do?
Where's his apple?
But yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's Barry Allen Flash in this. But even in the comics, they explain Flash's costume. He made a costume that resists friction, because he's running.
Makes him go faster.
No, not that it makes him go faster. It's just that you're running faster than the speed of light. Your fucking costume, your fucking shit's gonna catch on fire. Oops. Yeah, but he made some kind of. That was hot as hell. But he made some kind of fucking suit that can resist friction, like they did in the Flash TV show on CW. That pops out of his ring that he can get dressed in real quick. Faster than the speed of light, so it takes you like. By the time I click my fingers, you already redressed and dressed like 20 times. Maybe even more. But yeah, I don't know. Like you said, why does the Flash have these armor plating things on him?
Don't know.
And when you said the Flash can move faster than the speed of light, so if you think about it, he can fuck up everyone in the Flash. That's one thing I never thought of, or I thought of that no one ever really mentions. If you think about it, the Flash is the fucking most powerful person on the Justice League, right? Because he moves faster.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he moves faster than the speed of light. He can time travel if he runs fast enough. So if you punch him in the face, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm about to lose the fight," he can just like fucking start running backwards for a fucking second or two, and they'd be like, "Nope."
It does make perfect sense though.
Yeah. And I think he's got this thing too, where he's like the Nova Punch, where he speeds his hand up faster than the speed of light. So he has like a black hole and punches people in the face with it. So the Flash should be the shit. And plus like those fucking X-Men Days of Future Past movies. Everyone loves those Quicksilver scenes, right?
That is true.
Right?
Yeah, I even enjoyed those.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was like, there you go. Boom, boom.
Like, boom. Whatever. It's like, then he got lit up. Wait, that was the other one. Whatever.
We can't rip off Fox Marvel too much.
It's just like, whatever.
The movie that started the show is finally coming out. I think it's next week or the week after, but we're finally getting to the end of the Suicide Watch, Phil. You can finally start bringing all the sharp objects back into the house.
Yes.
Despite my spiked baseball bat. When the apocalypse comes, I want to make sure I have it.
Yes.
And Batman v Superman, like I said, made me super butthurt. You could say it made me an hour or so butthurt. For about an hour or so. But the Suicide Squad, I don't know. Still looks kind of interesting. Will Smith refuses to wear that Deadshot mask for whatever reason.
He'd rather wear that eye thing instead.
FaceTime, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to wear the mask. You're going to wear the eyepiece at least. You paid money for this. Using one of them.
You got a trademark.
Using one of them. I don't care how you want your character played.
Hell yeah. Well, that's the other thing, too. That's one thing that kind of pisses me off about the face mask. Because I actually do like the Suicide Squad comics. I've read them before. Which is probably why the movie's kind of iffy to me. But they actually do an issue where Captain Boomerang and Deadshot are supposed to hit a plane so they could do the next Suicide Squad mission, because they ain't Batman. They ain't got billions of dollars. They ain't got a private jet. But Captain Boomerang wants to go to the bar, and Deadshot really doesn't give a shit about anything. So it's like, yeah, fuck it, I can drink. So they go out drinking at the bar at the airport, and they lose their, they miss their flight. And Deadshot gets really pissed off about it. And he's like, why are you so pissed off? It's like, why are you so pissed off? Because, it's the Suicide Squad. We're not going on a mission where we're going to die. So why are you mad about fucking not going on a suicide mission? And Deadshot tells Cat Boomerang that he's Deadshot. He's an assassin. He kills people. Deadshot is who he is. And his costume was on his luggage that is now, flying to country whatever.
Man.
So he's not who he is, He's not Deadshot anymore. He is Deadshot. He is this marksman assassin guy. The costume, when he's doing his job, kind of gives him purpose or something,
Mm-hmm.
But Will Smith, FaceTime, bro, takes that mask off every chance he gets. Well, like I said, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't want to judge. But Deadshot, even when Deadshot's smoking a cigarette, he doesn't pull his mask off all the way. He just pulls it up past his nose so he can put a cigarette in his mouth and light it. Because Deadshot's a chain smoker like John Constantine and stuff. But at the same time, when he's wearing the Deadshot mask, he doesn't pull it off all the way. He just wants to smoke the cig. You can't smoke a cig through
Attic.
Yeah. Well, Deadshot's not suicidal. He just thinks that he's not worth living. And that's why the Suicide Squad and Secret Six give him kind of purpose.
He's already dead.
Yeah, he's already dead. He's already dead inside. So doing suicide missions kind of really doesn't bother him. You know, because like I said, he is Deadshot. He is this killer, and he has a sweet. I don't want to spoil it, but he does have a really sweet and intimate conversation with the Lincoln Memorial. So that's what made this, that's why I like the Suicide Squad comics, because they were able to. Oh shit!
Can't see shit.
I know, that was weird. Right. That's why I like the Suicide Squad comics, because it's this. Because Phil, if you exist in the DC universe or the Marvel universe, even the Marvel universe has their version of the Suicide Squad. It's not as brutal, but it's Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
But right, you live in the DC universe.
Please, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I like the Thunderbolts. All right, depending on which team. Yeah.
Please.
I don't want to get into that conversation because I'm already going into a rant. But think about it: if you're Amanda Waller, this high-level government agent, and you have a bunch of superhumans and world-class assassins on death row, why not put a plastic chip explosive in the base of their skull and say, go do these missions that I don't want to waste good soldiers on? You have one choice. You complete the mission or you die. Right, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Phil, if you kidnapped a witch and you put plastic explosives in the back of their head and say, work for me, why wouldn't you? She starts getting all cray-cray Salem witch trials on you?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't care how powerful of a wizard you are or a witch you are. You got no head, you ain't got nothing.
Your head, my rage.
Hell yeah. And with that being said, this is the end of We Are Podcast, episode 60, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. My name is Matt.
And my name's AirF1 for you too, known as Phil. Thanks for listening.
And as always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. You can follow us on YouTube, like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Leave a question, comment, or email at podcast@gmail.com, all lowercase. Thank you and good night.
Good night, all.
Now let me tell you a story about a man named Jed.
You can edit that out. Just put it at the end.